It's quiz time here at Newcastle Fans TV, representing AFC England. It's Kyle, Paul, Rob and Will. And in the other corner, Black and White Delights, Jonny, Lee, Mark and Chris. Two teams battle amongst each other. 4 rounds. Who's got the best knowledge? Let the battle commence. Representing AFC England, first of all, Kyle, why that name?
To be 5-a-side team's name. If I continue in this quiz, what we have been doing recently, I'm going to get hammered.
Interesting why I picked that name. There'll be a few people in those comments box question that. I wonder what your other teammates think of that. We'll speak to them later on in the week. Jonny, what's the team name?
Black and White Delight.
I must stress that I am part of Jonny's team, but I am going to be playing fair quizzes tonight. I am fair quiz master, so I won't be picking on Kyle. 10 questions for each person. Kyle, what is your special subject and why?
2010 and onwards. I didn't really have I didn't have a specialist subject. I'm decent all over with my knowledge, so I thought 2010 onwards. So that's where I think I'll have my knowledge.
Soon find out what
We will.
What's yours?
Demba Ba. I think everybody can remember how good he was for Newcastle.
It's a weird one, that one, mind.
No, Demba Ba was class. He's probably one of the best strikers we've had for Newcastle in the last 10 years or so. And plus, he was one of the main strikers for when we finished 5th, and that was probably one of the best seasons I've had as a Newcastle fan. So it was either Demba Ba or Yohan Cabaye, but I thought Demba Ba would be slightly easier.
Question 1 for Kyle. Are you listening? Who scored Newcastle's first goal in the 2012-13 season?
12-13. I think we played Tottenham at home. We beat them 2-1. What a bastard. I'm pretty sure it was Ben Arthur penalty. I'm not sure.
It's a time limit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Come on.
3-2-1 bye.
I'll go Ben Arthur penalty.
So Ben Arthur penalty. I'm going to give it to Jonny. Jonny, what is the answer?
The answer is Demba Ba.
Demba Ba with a curler. Remember it?
Yeah. Well, he had his syrup that day.
All right, aye.
Was it? Yeah, against Friedel.
Did Ben Arthur score the other goal?
Yeah, he scored a pen. Then some lad called Defoe scored for Tottenham.
To be fair, at least I got the other goal right, you know.
Yeah, after the first one, though, Kyle, so, it's a bit...
Well,
not relevant, really, is it?
It's very specific, so,
Jonny, yours was Demba Ba. So this one is, after leaving Newcastle, Demba Ba set up a team with Yohan Cabaye, Eden Hazard and Moussa Sow, but in which country did he set that team up?
What's going to be about Newcastle? Oh my God.
It's kind of linked to Newcastle.
I haven't got a clue. I would imagine it'd either be some African country or France, and I'd imagine it'd probably be Africa because of obviously like third world countries and things like that.
So we just need the country. It doesn't need to be the team or anything, just the country.
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Who was what nationality was he? I'll go Senegal.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because I haven't got a clue.
Kyle, do you know the answer? Obviously you do.
I don't actually. I didn't check. I seen you put like the questions in the chat, but I didn't acknowledge them. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'll set the questions up with Jonny. Looks like I'm settling for a fail now. The question was the US.
You joking?
Yeah, he set up a team in the North American Soccer League.
I wouldn't have. Never heard of that. Never ever heard of that.
Which Spurs player did Newcastle sign in 2016?
Spurs player 2016. DeAndre Yedlin.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, he went to Sunderland on loan, went back to Tottenham, we signed him from Tottenham.
Yeah, you're off the mark. Well done. 1-0. That was a pretty easy one, Jonny. Shame on you.
I just thought you'd get confused with Sunderland, to be honest. So,
yeah,
fair enough. Fair play.
How much was Demba Ba's release clause to the nearest million when he left for Chelsea?
I think
Such
it was
an easy question,
Well,
isn't it?
Wasn't it 7.5 million was his actual release clause? So it could either be 7 or 8, couldn't it?
It's got to be one of them.
I think it was 7.5 million, so I'm going to go 7.
Right, your final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct. It
Yeah.
was rumoured to be 7 million, so we went with the 7 million mark. So it's now 1-1. All the
Could have got double for him. Could have got double for him at least.
Who did Mitrovic score his first goal for? Which team was that against?
Norwich. 1-1-5-2.
Is that your final answer?
Johnny's disagreeing with his, but
Maybe not. Maybe I'm just.
I'm going to go with Norwich because he took it on the chest and put it in the top of the Leazer's corner, didn't he? It's a cracking finish. Wijnaldum took the plaudits that day though.
Good goal, but we didn't win 5, so we won 6-2 on that one.
Oh well, 6-2. Wijnaldum scored 4, didn't he? Sissoko set up 4.
Johnny's smiling. Do you want to tell him the right answer?
Yeah, it was Man City. We got 6-1. I was there.
It was. Yeah.
And I didn't actually know that. I was looking at some stats when we were getting this sorted, and I thought it was Norwich at first, but a couple of weeks beforehand when we went to the Etihad, and Steve McLaren decided to play Johan Gouffran in centre midfield, and we got beat 6-1. We did. We led at half time, and then Aguero decided to put 5 past win 18 minutes. Yeah, all the Newcastle fans started clapping Aguero off because he was by far the best player that day.
Yeah.
Demba Ba was voted the best blank by Premier League managers in 2011-2012 season, ?
I don't think it would be best goal scorer, but Van Persie had a really good season for Arsenal that year. Best what? Best buy, maybe? Maybe best buy, because obviously he was technically on a free, wasn't he?
Purchase.
Best free signing, maybe, or best buy, something like that.
Yeah, got it right. Spot on. He was voted the best signer by all the Premier League managers.
Yeah, rightly so. Had a cracking season.
How many Premier League goals did Andy Carroll score before he left to join Liverpool?
I'm trying to figure out who he scored against. I know he scored 3 against Villa. He scored 2 against Liverpool. He scored 1 at Arsenal. So there's 6. And I cannot remember the rest. I'd say I'll go for 8. But that's a guess at 8.
That is incorrect answer.
Is it? How many did he score?
It was 11.
11?
Yeah, it's 11. Unbelievable.
Great season, and was holding them 35 million. How old was Demba Ba when he signed for Newcastle?
2011. So what's that? 8 years ago.
Trying to work out how old he is now, aren't you?
Yeah, it was obviously in his 30s. So just trying to guess. 25.
You're saying 25. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's me guess.
Kyle, you said you know it. What is it?
26.
It is 26. Yeah, spot on.
Say that, man.
So,
You get a point on stealing, or?
no, unfortunately not, because he answers. That's why. Question 5. How many goals did Loic Remy score for Newcastle?
He scored 16 goals in that season in the Premier League. So if he didn't score in the Cup, 16 goals for Newcastle.
Johnny, is he right or wrong?
I think he's wrong. I think it was 14.
It's 14, it is. Yep, spot on. So close, Kyle. So close.
I was going to say 14 as well, but I thought 16.
Why did you say 16?
Because I thought he scored more than 14.
2 weeks ago, Demba Ba expressed what?
He wanted to stay. He wanted to stay for 5 years, didn't he? He wanted to be there. He wanted to be there longer. He wanted to be there for like 5 years.
Is that what you're saying? Is that your final answer?
I think so. Yeah.
You are correct. Yeah, spot on. So that was quite recent. Demba Ba only 2 weeks ago expressed that he wished he stayed at Newcastle longer.
Don't we all?
How many Premier League goals did Johan Cabaye score for Newcastle?
Good knowledge from 2010.
That's really specific. Well, he was at Newcastle for 2 years.
Man United free kick. Man United at Old
I was
Trafford.
just thinking about the Man U free kick earlier, actually.
He scored one against West Ham from distance as well.
Yeah, he did. I think in the season he left, he had 5 or 6. And I remember his first goal he scored against Wigan.
Did it? The number
12. It's a complete stab in the dark, that like, but I'm gonna go for 12.
Is he right?
17, I think.
It was 17. Yeah, that was quite a difficult question. That.
I've not been far off though, so like before people start calling us thick in the comments, and I've not been far off on these.
No, you're not thick. You're just wrong.
Is that just a polite way, right? Demba Ba wore what shirt number at Newcastle?
That should be easy, but should be easy. I should know this.
If you get this wrong, I've got more of your list of questions right than mine.
I want to say 19. Because the reason I think it's 19 because when he was on that massive goal scoring spree, everyone was saying, will he get to the number of goals to his shirt? I'm going to say 19.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Kyle, you seem confident.
It's 19.
It is 19, yeah. So we're at 4-1 with, 4 questions left. Pardew's last match was a 3-2 win over Everton.
What?
Who scored Newcastle's last goal?
Jack Colback. It was my sister's first game, as it happens, 28th of December.
Good knowledge, you're right, spot on. It was Jack Colback. Pulled it back in, 4-2. 4-2.
Oh, yeah.
What was Newcastle's worst league finish whilst Demba Ba was at Newcastle?
We obviously finished 5th, 11th, 12th. So it would have been the season after. God, did we finish 16th or something?
Is that your final answer?
I think it was 16th, yeah.
Kyle, you seem to know it.
I do. Johnny's right again. He's good. He's a better guesser than me.
Yeah, good guess. Not a guess.
Educated guess. Educated.
It was 16. It was that horrible Europa League season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We
did well. We did well in the Europa League.
Kylie needs still to get these points because I know Rob will be biting at this as well. So
didn't he get like something wrong on national telly on how many goals Joslu scored?
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
Big talk all he wants and with his stats and that, but end of the day, mate, you cannot give Joslu too many goals on national television.
Who knocked Newcastle out of the League Cup in the 2012-13 season?
That was 2 years after 2010, Kyle.
Yes, I know. League Cup 2012. What round was it? Can you give us the round?
Yeah, I'll give you the round, it's fine. It was between round 1 and the final.
Had that many forgettable nights in the League Cup. I'm trying to think. There was a period where we kept getting Chelsea in the cup. Part of us wants to say Chelsea, but it probably isn't.
You got a 1 in 92 chance.
I have. What year was it again? 12-13?
12-13, yeah. I was actually really watching this game.
It's gonna bite us in the arse, this one, when I hear it, because I'll know it straight away. But I've went completely blank. I'm gonna say Chelsea. It's not Chelsea, is it?
Is it Chelsea, Johnny?
It's not Chelsea, no. It was Manchester United. We got beat 2-1. Cisse scored and almost scored an overhead kick.
There we go. Demba Ba scored his first goal for Newcastle against which club?
I was trying to work this out this morning.
Research.
Who did we play? We played Arsenal first. It was 0-0, so he obviously didn't score. Didn't score against Sunderland. Some lad called Ryan Taylor scored over a war. Did he score against Fulham? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was the Leon Best show.
Yeah, it was.
I went to both of these games. Blackburn at home and Wolves away. And I know he scored a hat-trick against... I think he got given a hat-trick against Blackburn, and he definitely scored at Wolves. Which one was first?
Which one are you going for?
I'll go Blackburn.
You are correct. It was Blackburn. He got a hat-trick. He was given a hat-trick as well. Yeah.
How many's Johnny got?
On 6 now, isn't he?
I'm on 6 for his lip.
That's like 3 times the amount that you've got.
Who scored Newcastle's final goal in the Championship winning season in 2010?
All those years ago.
I know we got promoted at Plymouth. We lifted the title against Ipswich, but I don't know if the game against Ipswich was the last game of the season. I remember it's sparse. I'm trying to think. We were at home or away.
We'll be one or the other.
Well, yes, Johnny. Thanks for the analysis.
Just flip a coin, Kyle. It's fine.
You just basically need to think of players, don't you?
There was quite a few goal scorers that season, though. There was Kevin Nolan, who we interviewed, by the way. Checking the description, make it harder for Lee. Peter Lovencrantz, Leon Best, Guthrie even scored a couple of goals.
Forgot about the main man.
The main man, Andy Carroll.
Yeah. Are they main man?
Yeah, I know.
Flipping out. I'm gonna go with Lovencrantz.
Spot on. Well done. Yeah.
It was at QPR, Loftus Road. Little dink over the keeper.
What was the score?
I think it was only 1-0. It was either 1-0
We're good
or
at
2-1.
we're good at Loftus Road.
How many goals, Johnny, did Demba Ba score in the Europa League for Newcastle?
Trying to think who we played. Who would have played in the group? Maritimo? Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, you're going to go through them all.
I'm going to try anyway. Well, he didn't. I don't think he played that many because
played a Tromatos in the qualifying and.
No, he definitely didn't score against them. I remember watching. He didn't.
I watched it. I remember watching it. Dismal.
Vukic
scored, yeah.
Vukic scored. Ryan Taylor scored a free kick in the away one. So I think. If I'm guessing. Who was in the Club Brugge and Bordeaux?
And Maritimo.
Yeah, I don't think did he score against them? I don't think he played many games in the Europa League, so I don't think it'll be that many. Didn't score against Club Brugge away from home.
No, Anita did. Absolute fun ball.
Anita and Abiobi. I'm going to go 2, as I don't think he played that many, but I think he might have got 1 or 2 goals. Because he left in January, didn't he? Yeah, I'll go 2. I'll go 2.
2. Wrong. The answer is 0. Didn't score.
No way.
He only played 2 games, started 1, and came off the bench.
I'm not surprised, actually, because he probably didn't play him. He played him.
I was sure that carried weight in Europe, mate.
I did. He didn't
another
play.
Another one on your list I got right.
Papis Cisse scored in the last minute against Anzi, but who supplied the cross for him to score it?
Marvo.
Do you remember the goal well?
I was there, level 7. Kind of like strangled me dad half to death. It was a flipping horrible night. We expect next extra time. Bufasa, I think he's called, class on FIFA 12, hit the ball with 3 minutes to go and thinking, oh, it's going extra time this, and it was bloody freezing. And then Marvo whips in the cross and Cisse puts a header away. He misheaded the ball.
You sure it's Marvo?
I'm pretty sure it's Marvo.
You sure?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Marvo.
Yep, spot on. We'll give you that. That's spot on. It was still that Marvo. So you got 4 out of 10. That's still respectable. Demba Ba, last game for Newcastle was against which club?
think it was Arsenal because he scored. I think we got beat 7-3, and I think he's definitely scored a free kick. Did he score another one? No, Marvo. I know Marvo scored. No, Bar scored the free kick, but did he score the second as well? I think he might have done. I'm going to go Arsenal. I don't know if he scored 1 and 2, but he definitely scored 1.
Right, final answer.
It was the Theo Walcott show, that.
We made him. Do you know what it is? He actually had a good record against us. We actually made him look a half decent player at times.
Scored past where Goodison last year as well. He's a flipping prick.
Didn't score past us 2 weeks ago, did he?
No.
I'm going to go Arsenal. Arsenal for me.
Arsenal was the correct answer. It was the 7-3, scored 2. Didn't play the next game because Chelsea came in with that release clause.
Aye, they broke the release clause on my birthday. I was flipping gutted.
Right, so that wraps it up. Final scores. Let's bring it on screen. We finished AFC England, which is Kyle's team, finishes on 4 points. So well done, Kyle. You bagged yourself 4 points going into the next round. And Jonny, you've bagged yourself 7 points, but because you've also won the game, you bagged that extra 5 points. So the final scores are AFC England 4, Newcastle Black and White's Delight 12. So it's a good, healthy. What do you think, Jonny? You happy with that?
Well, that's like 3 times the amount of points that they've got. So, that just shows who's got the real knowledge.
Oh, Kyle. He's got a lot to say back, has he?
I've shot myself in the foot. I give myself such a broad subject. But to be fair, I wasn't far off on most of them.
You weren't indeed. And we've got loads more coming up as well. Obviously, we know that the international break is here. And we thought we'd mix it up a little bit, have a little bit of fun as well. We've got a few more coming up as well. You've seen the team lineups earlier on in this video. Let us know what you think of the answers. Should Kyle have done a lot better? Should Jonny do a lot better? These are Newcastle fans, people. Let us know. Ta-ra. Bye-bye.